We begin with breaking news from Moscow, where the Kremlin has confirmed that a meeting between Russia's President Putin and President Donald Trump will go ahead in the coming days. Next week has been set as a target date. The venue has been agreed upon and will be announced soon. Earlier, Donald Trump said there's a good chance he will meet with Vladimir Putin to discuss a possible ceasefire in Ukraine. His comments followed Wednesday's three-hour meeting between Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff and the Russian president, which both Washington and Moscow described as positive. Witkoff raised the prospect of a trilateral meeting between Trump, Putin and Zelensky, but Moscow left it without response. Volodymyr Zelensky said Ukraine had repeatedly insisted that a meeting between leaders was needed to find a solution. Our North America correspondent Arunade Mukherjee reports.
A much-anticipated meeting between US President Donald Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, and Russian President Vladimir Putin. And all eyes on whether the handshake and smiles can cement Mr. Trump's long-pending ambitions of ending the war in Ukraine, with a strong possibility now of the next interaction being between the US president and leaders of the two countries at war.
There's a very good chance that we could be ending the round, ending the end of that road. That road was long and continues to be long, but there's a good chance that there will be a meeting very soon.
Kremlin aide Yuri Ushakov too said the talks were useful and constructive. And on the other side, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said he had spoken to President Trump about Mr. Witkoff's visit, with European leaders also on the call. The optics indicating a renewed push to end the war. But in the past, 3 rounds of talks between Ukraine and Russia have failed to bring the war closer to an end. 3.5 years since Moscow's full invasion. Even now, both the Kremlin and the White House haven't spelt out what these good and constructive talks entailed. All the more reason President Trump remains optimistic, but also cautious.
We've been working on this a long time. There are thousands of young people dying, mostly soldiers, but also, missiles being hit into Kiev and other places.
Mr. Trump has tried to portray himself as the global leader who can get peace deals done around the world. But so far, his inability to do so in the case of Ukraine and Russia, a war he had claimed he would stop in a day, has left him increasingly frustrated.